Hello, welcome back to our channel. This is Facts About Africa, the African channel where we share thoughts and changing the narrative of Mother Africa. The African continent saw a significant increase in coups in the last 3 years, with military figures carrying out takeover in Gabon, Niger, Burkina Faso, Sudan, Guinea, Chad, and Mali. After Niger's coup in July, the Regional Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, said it will not tolerate another takeover and implemented tough sanctions and threatening military action to restore that country's democratically elected government. The decision is that the coup in Niger is one coup too many for the region, and we are putting a stop to it at this time. We are drawing the line in the sand, said Abdel Fattah Musa, the Brooks Commission for Political Affairs and Security. Despite the unified response from most West African nations, Niger's junta remains in power, demonstrating the difficulty of reversing a coup once it has taken place. United Nations Security General Antonio Guterres spoke of an epidemic of coups after Sudan in October 2021, a year in which there were 4 successful government overthrown in Africa and one in Myanmar. He described an environment in which some military leaders feel they have total impunity and can do whatever they want because nothing will happen to them. Before the recent spate of Portuguese coup in Africa had been declining for much of the past 2 decades. In the 10 years before 2021, there had been an average less than 1 successful coup per year. The last power grab in Africa have raised concern that the region could be backsliding from its progress towards greater democracy. Coups carried out around the world since 1950. Africa has been 220, the most of any region, with 109 of them successful. Countries experiencing ongoing terrorism campaigns and insurgencies are also disproportionately more likely to see coups, as well as these nations whose leaders lack legitimacy in the eyes of their citizens or armed forces. While most Africa no longer see coups as a threat, the Sahel region, which include Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, Chad, and Sudan, still experience many of the most common factors that led to coups. African nations, out of 54 countries on the African continent, 45 have had at least one coup attempt since 1950, narrowing the focus to only these countries that have experienced a successful takeover, one in which perpetrators hold power for at least 7 days. That number drops to 35, or about 2/3 of nations on the continent.